Hello and welcome to my Next Level Mindset Masterclass. My name is Stephanie Barron and I am a transformation life and mindset coach. I am excited for you guys to be tuning in with me tonight. I have some really good information in store for you. Uh, if you, sorry, y'all, let me start that over. How y'all doing? My name is Stephanie Barron. I am a transformation life and mindset coach. I have my next level mindset masterclass that I have in store for you guys tonight. And I'm so excited to be presenting this to you guys. Uh, Starting off, I will be talking to you guys tonight about what a next level mindset is, about how you can achieve it, why a next level mindset is important. Also, we'll be going live tomorrow night as well. So this is a two-part masterclass. I want you guys to just tune in, focus, and take notes of everything that I have to pour into y'all tonight. While you are here, at the top of the video, it should say where you can click to allow StreamYard to show your comments because I am streaming in 3 different places right now. So if y'all want me to see your comments, then y'all are gonna have to click it so that I can see you. Um, Once you do that, whenever you comment, it'll pop up and I'll be able to see it. Otherwise, I won't be able to see it until after I've already gone live and I'm going back through the separate places. Also, after I have recorded and streamed on these places, I will be posting the video online on YouTube as well, and it will still be left up on my sites across everything. So all right. And if y'all are here, just drop me a wave. Make sure that you're sharing this so that many people or your friends will be able to see it. And let's hop into it, you guys. So, what is a next level mindset? A next level mindset is the mindset that you need in order to achieve the things that you want in life. To a next level mindset, it helps you to be able to achieve the goals that you have set up. It helps you to grow as an individual. And it also it just helps you prosper in life. It's the things that you need. The mindset that you currently have right now is the mindset that serves you on this level. In order for you to be able to reach new levels in life, in order for you to be able to grow, you will have to obtain or you'll have to add to yourself and grow. That's how you achieve your next level mindset. So that is part of the reason why the next level mindset is necessary. Like I said, on this level that we currently are, the mindset that you have, it serves you perfectly fine. You probably are in a place where you are comfortable. You've been doing this for a while. You know all the ins and outs of everything that you've been doing lately. And this is your comfort zone, your comfort place. That next level mindset is how you're going to push yourself to the next level. Come over here to comments. Okay, I see y'all speaking. Hey, it just says Facebook user though, so I don't know who you are, but hey y'all. So back to what I was saying. This next level mindset, you guys, it is very necessary. If you want to grow, then you have to put in the actions and you have to be willing to reflect and look into yourself like there's steps that are to it. Can the mindset be changed? Yes, it can. The mindset that you have, it stems from various things. The mindsets that we have are impacted as we grow from our environment. Society that we live in has a big impact on the mindsets that we have, things that we may have endured as we were growing up, or something else that would have an impact on the type of mindset that we have. uh what are some other things that could affect the mindset? Another things that could affect the mindset is, your own personal view of yourself. That is something that can affect your mindset. There are 2 types of mindsets. You have the fixed mindset, which would be basically if you have a fixed mindset, then you feel like what you have is what you get. That's it. That's all. There is nothing better. And There's nothing worse. You just have settled where you are and you think that that's it for you. That's what the fixed mindset is. A growing mindset is understanding that there's always more that you can achieve, there's always better that you can have, and that where you are, it's not it. So a lot of people have fixed mindsets, but the good thing about that is that your mindset can be changed. In order to change your mindset, like I say, you have to be intentional, and you're going to have to start changing habits. You will have to be mindful of the things that you are pouring into yourself, because we can only pour out what we put in. If all we are pouring into ourselves is anger and negativity, and we're hanging out with people that are angry and miserable and messy, then those are the things that we're going to be pouring out of us. I always hear that you are the sum of the 5 people that you hang out with the most. So thinking about that and the type of people that you hang out with, what type of person does that make you? So when you think about that, the things that you have to think about in life, think about, what do you want in life? What are the things that you would like to be able to achieve? What goals do you think that you would like to have in place so that you could have your best self? As a matter of fact, picture this. I want you to close your eyes for a second, and I want you to think and imagine it's 5 years from now. You are happy, you are flourishing, and you are living the life that you want. Okay, while you closing your eyes and you're thinking about this, I want you to think about the things that you see and think detail. Because the thing about it is, if you can visualize it, you can have it. So close your eyes and think about 5 years from now. You're happy, you have the career that you want, you're living the life that you want. What do you have? What do you see? I'll give you a second to think on that. Okay. So now that you have thought about that, what things do you think that you would need to change, or what would need to happen in order for you to be able to achieve that? Thinking about things like that is how you come up with your goals. When you think about the things that you want, then you start to think about what it would need to take to get there. That's how you start to learn, or you start to figure out what habits you may need to pick up, what knowledge you may need to gain. Sorry, I have to change that. But that's how you figure out the habits that you need to pick up. That's how you figure out the things that you need. What's lacking from your life? If it's knowledge, then how can you get that knowledge? If you're lacking peace, what things would you need to do to be able to gain that peace? Being able to achieve the next level mindset, it takes deep reflection, because you have to gain a really good and in-depth understanding of yourself. You are the main player in your life. You are the one that unlocks everything for you, for yourself. So if you don't understand yourself and you not understanding the role and position that you play, then how do you think that you will be able to become the person that you want if you don't even know who you are at the level that you are now? So in order to achieve the next level mindset, you have to do some reflection. You have to think about, who are you, first of all? Who are you versus the person that you want to be? And as you're thinking about that, you also need to think about, what habits do you have, or what actions have you been taking? What thoughts have you been having and allowing to run in your mind that are preventing and hindering you from being able to reach the next level mindset, that are preventing and hindering you from being able to become that person that you want to be? Once you start to sit down and be intentional with your thinking like this is how you start to have a better understanding of yourself. When you understand yourself, and when you begin to understand the actions that you're taking, the reasons why you're taking these actions, then that's how you're able to understand the things that need to be able to change, that need to change. And that's how you're able to start to take control of your life. Because if you know and understand, oh, okay, things like this makes me act like that, then you can start to remove yourself from situations before you get to the point where you find yourself reacting. Or maybe you can just prepare yourself so that when it comes to anything like that, depending on what the situation is, that you don't have to act that way. When you begin to gain a deeper understanding of yourself, then you're able to start rewiring those things. Being able to change your mindset, you have to start to rewire your thought process. You have to start to take different habits, different actions, and you have to be intentional in your doing of that. So, with your mindset, you can change it. You have to be intentional with the things that you are thinking, and you have to start to be intentional with the no longer accepting the thoughts and the things that you have been dealing with previously that have kept you at bay of the things that you want in life. So, uh, if you've heard me speak before, you may have heard me talk about uh, limiting beliefs and liberating beliefs. So, the limiting beliefs are the things and the beliefs that we have about ourselves, about life, about society, about it's basically the input that we have that are negative things that are not true, but it's maybe something that we have come to believe just because of the way that our lives have been set up. So those limiting beliefs, they keep us from being able to become the person that we want to be, the person that we were created to be, because they plant seeds of self-doubt in us. They keep us stuck in this place where we may have that fixed mindset of things will never get better. I could never have this. I could never have that. And those limiting beliefs are something that we have to break through and we have to replace with liberating beliefs so that we can move forward in pursuing the things that we want so that we can release that hold that they have on us. Uh with limiting beliefs, you have to acknowledge them first off, because sometimes we have these limiting beliefs and we may not have even realized that that was something that was limiting us, or we might not have even taken the time to realize that that was a belief that we were having in the first place. And if you're not recognizing and understanding the limiting beliefs that you're having, then it's not something that you can address, and it's not something that you will be able to move forward from. So when we're having these limiting beliefs, you have to understand that you can have limiting beliefs when it comes to yourself. You can have limiting beliefs when it comes to money. You can have limiting beliefs when it comes to so many things: family, relationship, life, love, everything, pretty much. So part of what I'm gonna assign for you guys to do tonight is to kind of sit down, and I want you to take some time to think about what are some limiting beliefs that you think that you have been having that have been really hindering you in life. Examples of some things that could be hindering or that could be limiting beliefs would be, thoughts like I'm not good enough. I could never have that. Nobody in my family has ever been able to achieve this. So how would I what makes me special that I can achieve it? Things like that. Uh Money beliefs would be like, I don't think I could ever make that much money. I don't think that people would pay for this from me. I don't think I would ever be chosen. Those are things that could be limiting beliefs. Those are just some examples. And when you sit down tonight and you write out your limiting beliefs, or you type them up in your phone, type them up on your computer, what have you may, I want you to leave a space in between them so that you can go back and you can replace them with liberating beliefs. When you acknowledge these limiting beliefs and you come back with the liberating beliefs, then you're going to be able to replace those over time. So, an example of a liberating belief, if you say, I don't think that anybody would ever pay for what I know. A liberating belief would be, I have the knowledge and it has value. We live in a day and time and age where people pay for information. If you have knowledge of a topic and you have a lot of knowledge, people will pay you versus going to go look it up themselves if you have enough of it at times. So when you sitting down and you're writing your limits and beliefs and you're writing your liberating beliefs, I want y'all to really dig and really think. The deeper that you're willing to dig in this journey of life when it comes to yourself, then the further you will be able to go. You have to be honest with yourself, and you have to really be willing to face everything head on. When you face it, then you can get through it. But if you're not willing to even take the time to stop and face whatever the things are that you may be running from them, then you'll be running for the rest of your life. And it really could cost you a lot. You'll never have your peace because you're always running. You'll never be able to be happy because you're always running. Like, the things that you have to understand is you are worthy and you have value. You have a purpose. You are loved. You are special. And everybody deserves to be happy. Everybody deserves to have peace. But everybody is not willing to take the time with themselves and put forth the effort that is needed in order for them to be able to grow, in order for them to be able to heal, in order for them to be able to have peace. So if you are not willing to take the time with yourself to really sit and learn yourself, then, I mean, in actuality, you're playing yourself. But everybody has to come to a point where they're tired and they want change. And normally there are two things that'll push somebody to change. The first thing is, being willing to actually stop and take a look around and being like, okay, I understand that I've gotten comfortable. I understand that where I am right now is not good. That's when you're able to take that good, hard look at yourself and you decide that you no longer want to settle and that you're tired. The other thing and the other reason that pushes people to change is because they reach a point where they go through something that causes them so much pain that they have no choice but to be pushed to a point where they're ready to change because they literally feel like they can't take it anymore. I've been somebody that has had both of those at different points in my life, and it's definitely, well, actually, I'm not going to say it's easier whenever you know that you can take the look at yourself and get it done, because sometimes it's rough when you have to look at what's in the mirror and you have to look at the person that you've become when you know that it's nowhere near what you want to be. But it doesn't hurt quite as bad as when you're being pushed to the point where you have to go through something that's so painful that you have no choice but to move on. So you have to sit down and you have to think about, what do I want? And am I tired of where I am now? We can sit and we can make all the excuses in the world of why now is not a good time. But the reality of the situation is that time is what you make it. We all have the same 24 hours in the day. We all have the same 7 days a week. And you have people that get up in the morning, they getting up early, 5 o'clock in the morning, and they doing everything that they need to do. They have their day planned out. They reading, running, and all that type of stuff. And then you have the people that are sleeping until 6, 7 o'clock in the afternoon. They might not do too much. It's what you decide to do with it. Life is literally what you make it. Your mindset is literally what you make it. Like, people don't understand like the extent of the comment that if you can change your mindset, you can change your life. Y'all will hear me say that over and over again, probably every video that I ever make. If you can change your mindset, you can change your life. And you can change your mindset so you can change your life. You have to be willing. You're the common factor in everything. Sometimes you have people that they want to change, but they feel like, I need to move far away, start off new and everything. But you're still taking you with you. You can't run from your mind. You can't run from the thoughts that you have in your head. The only way that you can deal with that is to face them. And like I say, with the limiting and liberating beliefs, if once you write down your liberating beliefs, then I want you to start saying those to yourself. Start saying those to yourself on a regular basis. And as you sit here and you start to say these liberating beliefs to yourself, say them every day for however long you feel like you need to. You start saying these liberating beliefs to yourself every day, and you're going to start to believe them. That's how you rewire your mindset. That's how you rewire your thought process. The things that you tell yourself and the things that you speak out your mouth, the more that you repeat those things and the more that you think those things, then the more concrete it becomes in your mind, the more that you begin to believe those things. So if you're sitting here and all you're thinking is negative thoughts and you're just angry all the time, then that's all that you can pour out. At some point, you have to take control because you are in control. A lot of people don't realize it. Excuse me. This is your life. You run your life. You are in control of your life. That's it. That's all. Nobody can control your life and what you choose to do with it. Nobody has a say-so of your life and what you choose to do with it. You are the one that's in control. You get to define your life. Your past does not define you. Your past actions don't define you. This is a new day. Nobody is perfect. Everybody has done something they had no business doing, said something that they had no business doing. Some people got caught, some people never did. You can't allow other people to define you. And the crazy thing about the world that we live in is people are going to talk about you. It don't matter if you're doing good or if you're doing bad. And sometimes they definitely talk about you in the process of the in between, the good and the bad. Oh, they have a lot of stuff to say. But the thing that you have to understand is when you begin to work on yourself and you begin to try to grow, when you begin to try to do better, that can be intimidating to some people because a lot of people in their comfort zone and they like being there, like they're used to that and they don't want to do nothing else. So when they see you, especially if you somebody that was hanging out with them, when they see you start to, start to work on yourself and you're trying to grow and you're coming up out of your comfort zone, that's intimidating to them. And that starts to make them uncomfortable. But you shouldn't take that personal. At the end of the day, you have your own life to live. And sometimes, we want to take people with us, but you can't. If a person doesn't want to grow and they don't want to change and they can't see themselves and sit down and figure out what it is that needs to be changed in them by themselves, you have to leave them where they're at. Because people like that will drag you down and keep you in a space where you can't grow. So you have to be mindful of everything that you're pouring into yourself. You have to reach a position where you are mindful of yourself so that you're able to know what it is that you need. It's some people right now, you can ask them, what do you want in life? They can't answer that question. You can ask them, what would make you happy? They don't know because that's not something that they've been able to think about. It was a point in my life where I didn't know what made me happy. And I was out here fully functioning, still taking care of my kids, working, making other people laugh and smile and happy. But I wasn't happy. I didn't know what I wanted in life. I didn't have any goals. I didn't know. Shoot, you could ask me a question about myself. I couldn't even tell you what my favorite thing to do was. I can tell you about my kids all day, but myself, I didn't have no answer for that. So you have to learn yourself. And sometimes that's one of the hardest things for us to do because sometimes you're not going to like what you see. It's not always going to be gravy, it's not always going to be sweet. But when you sit here and you take the time to look at yourself, when you take the time to figure yourself out, then that's when you can start to take control of your life. When you understand that you can control it and you can rewire it. So once y'all do that, then you will be able to start to pursue that next level mindset. I think that I done gave y'all quite a bit to think about tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and get ready to wrap it up. And then I will be back tomorrow night. Like I said, y'all share this and leave me comments. Let me know what y'all thought about tonight. Let me know how y'all are feeling. You see my link scrolling at the bottom. If you go to that, I do have my Blossoming Queens Facebook group where I pour into my ladies all the time. It's a free group. It's just a safe community for women that are willing and ready to grow. And then that link also has the access. It shows you my YouTube and all my social medias where you can reach me if you would like to do a coaching call. I have my link in there to set up a discovery call. Whatever y'all need, contact information, it's all in there. So I hope that y'all have enjoyed tonight. I think I gave y'all quite a bit to think about. So, like I said, I'm going to just wrap it up. And then I will be back tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. And I hope to see y'all here. Y'all have a good night, and I will see you later.